What have you seen up close as an Army veteran now deployed with the National Guard here in New York, helping with field hospitals and other matters? What have you seen up close, sir?
Sure. So first of all, thank you so much for having me. I hope you and your family staying safe and strong. So I just came off of 2 weeks of service helping to stand up a COVID-only hospital facility in New York City on Staten Island. And that service, though, pales in comparison to what I saw. I saw doctors whose own family members were sick in the hospital doing 18-hour days. I saw nurses who hadn't seen their family members in months, who were self-quarantining to keep their family safe, that were continuing to serve day in and day out. I saw soldiers who had prepared, had trained for war overseas, that were now putting that training aside, setting up hospitals, and taking great pride in the fact that they were supporting our new frontline soldiers. This is what makes this the greatest country in the history of the world, and I saw it right on the ground. We're going to beat this. We're going to beat this, but it's going to take the entire country uniting together.
No doubt about it. You're describing some of the horrors, but also the good old-fashioned American ingenuity that's brought people together to flatten this curve. Real quick on that point, do you agree with the governor here, Andrew Cuomo, that the curve is flattening and that the worst is over in New York?
Sure, I absolutely agree with the governor and commend him on his extraordinary leadership that the curve is flattening and that the worst may well be behind us. But I think it's really important to note here that that wasn't inevitable. That was a consequence of everybody, again, banding together. Government alone could never have done this, making significant changes in their social behavior. And that did change the course of this virus. But if we want to open this economy back up, and we have got to remain vigilant that this virus could rear its roaring head. So we have to make sure that we have testing infrastructures in place. We have to make sure that we have a hospital system in place that is prepared for a second surge, although we all sincerely hope and pray that second surge does not come. And people have to remain vigilant in terms of their social behavior, and then we can get this economy roaring, and it can once again be the best economy, the highest performing economy in the world.